last longer. Go into my brows. The brush, tap off the powder, and then just gently tap it up. Alright, so I'm gonna be playing out with mostly drugstore makeup. Gonna start out with sunscreen. This is the Purito Screen Level Unscented Sun. Always put on your sunblock. Don't forget to apply down the neck and on the ears as well. So I'm gonna be using the NYX Cosmetics Marshmellow Primer right here. It's kind of like a smoothing base with marshmallow extract. I'm just gonna pump it on the back of my hands. Just gonna tap it. It just gently smooths your pores and gives you a very blank canvas to apply a foundation on. So this primer also makes your face feel a little bit more tacky but smooth at the same time, so your foundation is gonna stick to it much better. Alright, next up I'm gonna go in with foundation. This is the NYX Cosmetics Marshmallow Blender. It's a cute little puff that actually looks like a marshmallow. Super soft. I'm gonna spray this with a toner, a mist. The marshmallow puff is all nice and wet. I'm just gonna apply all over my. I like how the sponge has this tip right here where you can kind of blend into the upper eyes. I've been liking more light coverage recently. While I'm blending, I'm gonna take this time to just breathe and feel my face, give myself some love. What I like to do for active meditation is I feel all the negative emotions in my chest and then I breathe out. So I breathe in and here's all the negative emotion and then I breathe out. And I imagine all that negative thoughts all leaving my mouth, and I do that pretty much like 5-10 minutes a day, and it really helps me center myself. So if you want to just try it with me, just think of all the negative things. I know it's hard, like this part's always difficult. Think of all the things that are bothering you, all your stress, and then just let it out. It feels so nice. For me, this past week has been really stressful because of Thumper. He's very needy. Like, he needs a lot of attention. And at first glance, you think it's cute. You might think it's cute, like, oh, a cat needs a lot of attention. That's so cute. But it's actually really hard to work out and film and make food. So yeah. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Sem Creamy Concealer right here. I'm just gonna apply where I need it. Just tap. Blend it all the way up to the eyeline. I'm gonna set my face. I've been loving this cosrx Centella Blemish Powder. Contains Centella asiatica. Just like kind of tap it off, roll the brush, tap off the powder, just to set everything. We're going to apply some blush. I'm going with this Roman blush. And it's kind of like an orangey pink. Just tap it on where I need it. I'm gonna go pretty heavy with this blush today. I want a more flushed look. I'm applying on the top of my nose. I'm just gonna apply even more blush because I want this look to be kind of like a edgy blush boy look. I'm gonna take more of the blush. Just tap it on. I'm just gonna hug my face with the blush. Contour my face a little bit on the bottom half. It's Missha Cotton Contour. It's a very cool tone contour, one of my favorites. I haven't really found much gray contour colors, but this one by Missha is really, really nice. And super affordable as well. Most of these products are not more than $20. They're good products too. Let's give some definition. Everything just adheres really well because of the marshmallow primer. Alright, I'm going to use the same contour shade. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer. Okay, I'm gonna use the same contour shade to define my brow area. Just like that. This already gives the illusion of like a thicker brow just by applying contour here. See? It's a very soft way to give definition. To intensify the brows even further, I'm gonna go with this kind of like a flat top brush like that. And I'm gonna dig into the contour. Just wanted some shadow. I don't really want any harsh lines right now for the brows especially. I'm just gonna go very loosely with this brow contour. And I really define the brows now. I'm going to be using this NYX Cosmetics Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I really like these kind of pens. It's very fine tipped and you can kind of draw little strokes with it. So these look like brow hairs. I think this is the shade black because my hair is really dark. So I'm just gonna go like this. Add some brow hairs. Especially in the front, you wanna make them a little bit more pronounced. I usually have two coming out of my brows to give the illusion of thicker brows. And then I just fill in where necessary. Easy to use. Brows look thicker already, just by a couple strokes. And that's why I used the shadow before. So it's not gonna be really harsh. Okay, next up I'm gonna use the brow glue, and this is one of my favorite products at the moment. It's like a very thick viscous gel glue consistency that dries down. Just gonna wiggle the wand into your brows to deposit all the product. It's great, I love this. I've never seen a product like this. I'm surprised, so kudos to NYX Cosmetics for creating this. Just brush. You see how it like keeps my brows in place? I really like to focus the front to stand up a little bit, and then the back to kind of just lay more flat. Let's move on to lips. I'm gonna be using the NYX Cosmetics Shine Loud lip colors, and these contain a lip color on this side and a gloss on this side, and they're budge proof, literally budge proof. So great for people that, you know, if you wear masks all the time, because they really don't move. So the shade I'm gonna be using is this pinky one called Born to Hustle. Because these are budge proof, I already moisturized my lips. And in the corner, I want a darker color. So I'm going to be using this color called Life Gold. It's a more darker mid-tone color. This color is perfect for fall. And I'm just gonna dot in the middle a little bit. So before I apply the gloss on top, I'm gonna let it set for a little bit. I'm gonna go in with this 3CE palette. And this is in the shade Smoother. They're all matte colors. Today I'm just gonna be using this one right here. Maybe just these three right here, eyeshadows. The middle shade. Just define the outer corners. Since I have monolids and hooded eyelids, I've just been defining it more instead of trying to make like a really big cat wing, because my eyes are downturned anyways. Like the lid ends going downwards, so I've just been embracing that and just going downwards as well. It's been so many years always watching people's YouTube tutorials and wanting to have that kind of like upturned cat eye look. I mean, I still like it, but then I have to like really draw it outside of my downturned eyelids. So recently I've just been like, kind of just embracing my natural eye shape, but I guess that's the beauty of makeup. You can really do whatever you want with it. It's like a pick your character type of thing. Every day you can pick how you want to look like, and that's the fun part about makeup and dressing up and clothing and gender in general. Just like a great way to express yourself. And where, you know, a lot of us are in social distancing and at home, so it's a nice time to try different looks if you want, you know, and see what works for you, see what doesn't work for you. So it's nice. I think every single day is a different opportunity to learn something about yourself or do something different. For me personally, I didn't grow up with Bill Nye, the science guy. Now I know who he is. I've been listening to his podcast, so that's been really, really fun. They did one recently on gene editing, and I guess it just brought me back. Like, I kind of miss school, but I don't miss the workload. Like, I just miss learning, so that podcast is actually really nice to remind me of that. I'm gonna mix these two shades right here. Just line the bottom. Just like that. And just apply it on the top. Define the eyes a little bit more. Alright, time to put some gloss on these lips, because I do want it to look a little bit shiny. Now I'm going to apply some gloss to also give it a little bit more hydration and shine. It does contain jojoba seed oil to give back moisture. So I'm just going to apply it onto the top of my lips. I think I need a little bit of highlighter. The SEM highlighter, luminous highlighter. I'm grabbing a flat brush like this and just tapping it. It's kind of like different colors, so it doesn't just reflect one color. I'm just gonna tap here, right here. Just tap. See how it just like brings a little bit more light to the look and makes it less flat, more dimensional, especially if you're like want to take selfies and stuff. It's the same as like doing the fan art you guys do for me. I see how you guys do the midtones and the highlights and the shadows, so it kind of inspires me when I do my makeup again. I'm like, oh, I see what you did there. You kind of just like put a dot of highlight on the cheek, and you put a dot of highlight on the nose to like give it that life. So like I like seeing your creations and then kind of just like taking what you guys put in onto my own face. Now I'm gonna add some faux freckles. You can skip this if you don't want to. You can add if you want to. The NYX brow tint pen, but this time it's in espresso instead of black, so it's a more natural skin-like color. Shake it up real good, and then I'm just gonna darken my existing freckles. So you wanna like tap, 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 and then tap it out. Tap it out. Blush. You can just use the marshmallow puff again with the leftover foundation. Just kind of erase a little bit. To set everything, I'm just gonna apply this mist again by Rare Beauty. Always an optimist. Alright, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for watching. I will link the products down below. Don't forget to check out these products from NYX Cosmetics, and thank you to NYX Cosmetics for sponsoring today's video. I just think it's such a cute look. Hit the thumbs up if you want to see more tutorials like this that are more soft-spoken, more chilled out, where you can just hang out with me and talk. Hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.